Honorable judges and respectable teachers, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I'd like to thank the Almighty God who has given us health and the wonderful place to live in our beloved Indonesia. What comes to your mind when you hear the word Sunda? When we hear the word Sunda, we might think about traditional food, beautiful music, or the famous Jaipong dance. Sundanese culture is not simply a collection of traditions, it is a part of Indonesia's identity, carrying stories, values, and the traditions that have been passed down from generations to generations. But Sundanese culture is much more than that. It is a part of who we are and the connections between our past, present, and future. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the traditions, stories, and culture you grew up with are slowly disappearing. What would you do to keep them alive? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. My name is Nafisha Putri Elzaina from SMA Negeri 1 Rawamerta. Today, I would like to talk about one of the beautiful cultures that has been passed down from generations. That is Sundanese culture. Indonesia is a country with many different cultures, and Sundanese culture is the most unique and beautiful. One of the most important parts of Sundanese culture is the values of respecting others. Sundanese people are taught to be humble, kind, and friendly in their daily life. One of the most meaningful values in Sundanese culture is expressed through the saying, Sili Asah, Sili Asih, Sili Asuh. It means to educate one another, to love one another, and to care for one another. There is also a beautiful expression in Sundanese culture, Somea Hadekasma. It means to being friendly and welcoming to guests. This value shows how Sundanese people are, are known for their warmth and hospitality. Sundanese culture is also have a beautiful traditions. The sounds of the angklung, the melody of the kacapi, wayang golek, and the lively jaipong dance are wonderful examples for our cultural heritage. These traditions are not only for entertaining, but also reflect history and identity of Sundanese people. Besides this art, Sundanese traditional food is also very popular. Foods like nasi lewat, lotek, batagor, seblak are enjoyed by many people, not only in Indonesia, but also by visitors from other countries. However, as young people, we should ask ourselves, are we doing enough to preserve our culture? As young generations, we should appreciate and preserve our culture. We can do this by learning about Sundanese traditions, speaking the language, supporting local artists, and sharing our culture with others. Even small things can make a big difference. By doing this simple thing, we help keep our tradition alive and make sure they are never forgotten. In this modern era, we can easily be, we can, we become more interested in foreign culture, but learning about our culture doesn't mean we cannot enjoy other cultures. As young people, it's our responsibility to keep those traditions alive. Through this speech, let us remember that culture is not just something we learn from books. Is it something we live, appreciate, and pass on to next generations? So, my dear friends, let us not to be proud I'm Indonesia, but let us to be proud to say Abdi Urang Sunda. Let us preserve our traditions, respect our heritage, and keep those traditions and keep those traditions alive for future generations. That's all from me. Hatur nuhun pisan for your kind attentions. I hope we can learn more about Sundanese culture. Hampura bilih ayah kalepatan. I hope you enjoy learning about Sundanese culture with me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.